Yo, what's good? Before we get started with this week's episode, I wanted to tell you that on January 22nd, 2022, the ChoppedByT podcast will be having its first live show in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Come and experience our real, raw, authentic conversations, up close and personal with T, Sco, and myself. We'll be kicking it with past guests of the show and plenty of like-minded people. So go on over to eventbrite.com and search ChoppedByT podcast, or you can click the link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you at the show.
I pretty much create a treatment, and the treatment is basically for, well, do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Sco don't. I mean, you don't, Sco.
She was finna explain it, so you didn't have to bust me out like that. You have to just throw a nigga under the bus.
A lot of people probably know. So a treatment basically, it's like what I used to organize the ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I pretty much.
It's like a treatment plan.
What?
Yeah.
He still don't know.
I do.
I
do actually.
He added plan.
Yeah. I know what it is.
He's like, oh, you meant treatment
Why
plan.
y'all bullying? Why y'all bullying my
Mama do
man?
that for her job. I know what it is. I knew what it was when she first brought it up. Fucking dweeb.
Be nice.
I can see it in his eye. Damn. Treatment plan. What the fuck? What's up? This is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. I am your host, T. And to the very far right of me, we got my brother, my dear brother, the honorable, the incomparable, Roscoe.
What up, what up, what up?
And in the middle, we got a special guest, somebody, a creative, an innovator, a director, all that.
That's all you got? You gonna keep going?
That's all I got. I wanted more. I wanted to give you more. I promise I did. I promise I wanted to give you more, but that's all I had.
You didn't want to freestyle?
I ain't want to. I was like, you doing good. You got 3. You doing good. Don't fuck this up. We got Kai in the building.
What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody.
We got Demo in the back too, man. Tell him what's up, Demo. Damn.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Good to be back.
We got Demo in the back. Hey, and if y'all watching this shit right now, subscribe, bro. We trying to quit our job. Damn. Yeah, we trying to get the fuck up out of here. Like, come on now. We need y'all.
We need y'all.
It's up to y'all. It's on y'all.
Please. We at 367, 368.
Y'all, like, God dang.
All the gay jokes. Like, all this to make you laugh every week. Motherfucker, be grateful. Subscribe, comment, like, share. God. But anyway, how y'all feeling? It's been a while since we've been back. Sco had COVID.
Man, I was fucked up.
Sco, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Great, bro.
With your sick self.
Damn.
That shit gave me a whole new perspective on life, bro. I'm just ready to get out here.
Look at this nigga. You a monk, ain't
I
you?
I feel that.
Yeah, I was scared when I had that shit.
Creeped on around my corner too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody done had that shit in here.
Yeah, like literally all of us done have it. That's
I
crazy.
had it first.
So, I think T had it the worst, too.
Yeah, you was the one that was it like, because Dave Chappelle in this special, he said that first 5 days you feel like you finna die, so you scared to, you don't know what's going to happen.
I was scared to go sleep.
Yeah, I was too.
Like, damn,
My shit happened in reverse, though. Like, the first couple days, I felt good. Then, like, as it got farther, like, shit, I was just feeling worse. Then it loosened up. I was scared as hell. I thought I was finna goddamn check out this motherfucker.
What about you, Kai? What was your experience like? 'Cause you just came off of it, right?
Yeah. So the beginning, I got like chills and I was like, this is ugly. So I did, the normal thing. I got all my heating pads and I put on sweatshirts and pants and shit. I sweat that shit out straight. I felt good, And then after that, I went ahead and this was before I actually got tested. And then once I got tested, they was telling me it was positive. I was like, boo. And then I went home and was chilling. I think for me, the worst part was losing my sense of smell and my taste. Like, I still can't smell shit.
Me either. And I had that shit in February.
Damn, for
Yeah.
real?
My smell ain't the same.
I'm gonna show you some. If don't let me forget, I got some vitamins in there. Well, not vitamins. It's some type of like a supplement that the mother of my child put me on, And I'm gonna show them to you and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
think
look
that's
like that when I said the mother of my child.
I think it sucks though. Like, I don't think I really realized how much I appreciate being able to smell shit. For real. Whether it smell good or bad, like just being able to smell it. So that shit sucks.
It was the opposite for me. I actually was like, I'm okay with not smelling stuff, but the taste part, that's the part that sucked because my older sister, she brought me like a gang of groceries and I was cooking. I'm talking about I'm using peppers and everything, then go to taste it. Can't taste nothing. So that sucked because I lost my appetite because it's like no matter what I eat, it's gonna taste like mush. So
Yeah.
but smelling, I'm like, that's cool. I'm okay with that. That's kind of overrated to me now. That's just my perspective on it. I don't know.
I feel it. But I mean I could taste right now, but it's not as good as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Not yet anyway, because it's gonna come back and that's on period. I said what I said. But yeah, I think I had a really good community though.
Yeah.
Everybody was people send me flowers and people send me
These was friends
food.
and family or
Yeah.
fuck my friends and family.
I knew I was waiting on it. I was like,
I hope y'all watching this shit right now. Motherfuck y'all.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't sent me or are you okay?
Damn. Yeah, I just get a knock on the door and I go to the door, nobody will be there. I have bags of groceries.
that's what's
I
up.
had people slid weed under the door.
Okay.
I was
That's so
like,
real.
thank y'all so much for
Yeah.
My mama called me and said, "You think you gonna make it?"
Dang.
I said, "God, is a death wish or something?"
You should have said, hell nah, man.
I said, "Hell,
I'm
nah."
actually
I'm finna check the fuck out.
I did have a moment where I was talking to God and I was just like, Lord, if this is it, I just want to ask for forgiveness.
I think we all had that moment.
I was just like, for a second I got sad. I was like, man, I feel like it's so many things I haven't done yet. You know, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? Yeah, if I get to be with the Lord,
Right,
then
right.
I'm good.
But besides any of that though, I want to jump right into it. Speak more about you, right? So you got D.A.N.C.E. And what does D.A.N.C.E stand for?
D.A.N.C.E is defining art in countless experiences.
It's a great name, Demo.
Yeah. So
Demo.
Project D.A.N.C.E.
I'm sorry.
Y'all got
go
an
ahead.
insider? I missed.
Nah, this is
What's T?
I producer, not producing. That's all it is. It ain't nothing, Kyle. I'm
He
sorry.
made
Go
an
ahead.
acronym for us.
Yeah, all right. It's a great fucking acronym. It's a great acronym. Can you say it one more time?
Yeah. Defining art in countless experiences.
Wow, Demo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you record? Can you edit and stuff, guy?
You know what? I actually been learning how to do it.
Oh,
She might be coming for my spot.
might. It's looking like she is, brother. On camera, you just got fired. But anyway, I'm sorry. What do you do? What is dance?
So, Project D.A.N.C.E, defining art in countless experiences. That's basically me saying you create your own art,
Right.
and everybody's art should be original. You know, the being original is the art within itself because it's fresh, it's new. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we watch different things and we get inspired. But when we take it and we flip it and make it our own, that's what makes it fresh. That's what makes it
right.
new. That's what, and defining art is just how you display it,
Right.
what you have to offer, And then countless experiences, every time you do it, it should be.
I want to ask you something about that because I was having a conversation the other day with somebody. I said I don't think I ever had an original idea ever in regards to finding something creative. I don't think I ever had an original idea, and they said, so you just copied everybody's shit. I was like, well, I would look at different people's stuff and I would pull from everybody's stuff and I would create my own thing. But it's never anything that I made that I think I just pull from my head on my own. It's always pulling from somebody else's stuff. Does that make it original when I do it that way, or is it, or what? Is that an original idea?
Well, yeah, that's kind of like what I was explaining. So we get inspired by other people and what they do, So if I literally, for example, if I'm going to do a music video or create some type of content, and if someone gives me their treatment and I read it and I go through it and I, once I get to my set, whatever it is that I have, whatever I bring to try and, put it together, it's not gonna be the same.
Right.
Like it's just not gonna be the same.
It's like you putting your own spin to it. Like if somebody show you something, you perceiving it in a way, and you basically manifest what you perceive and put it out there, making it into an original thing at that point, huh?
Right. Because if you have something and I have something, it's not going to be the same because everything that you've experienced in life is different from everything that I've experienced.
Facts.
So if you say, "Oh, I went to the store and I bought a purple shirt," and I say, "I went to the store and bought a purple shirt," they're probably not the same color purple.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you saying you don't have to reinvent the wheel for it to be like your own art?
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, and there's nothing new under the sun anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just the way where life has brought us to, you know what I'm saying? The things that we've experienced, it's just different. Our perceptions are different. Like I can understand yours and you can understand mine, but
Right.
it's still different.
Still different. Yeah, I got you. So with dance, so you basically what you do is you take a person's vision and you
So
bring
Project D.A.N.C.E
Project
is
D.A.N.C E,
the
okay.
name of my business.
Project Dance. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Yeah.
What you do is you take that and you bring the ideas to life. Is what you're telling me for the most
Right.
part.
So, just to kind of walk you through the process.
Okay.
If someone, so I'm doing free consultations. Click the link in my bio. We get on the phone and I ask you a list of questions, to dig into your mind
Right.
and to see what is it that you want. Like, how do you see it? Where do you see yourself? What do you want your audience to see? What do you want them to feel? What do you want? What colors do you want us to use? What, you know what I'm saying? We talk about everything. And once I have dived into the mind of the artist, all right, now I have a list of things like, okay, they want this, they want that, they want this, they want that. And then I pretty much ask the right questions. Because a lot of times when I have consultations, people say, damn, nobody ever asked me that before.
Yeah.
Or damn, I ain't never even thought about that. Or I didn't even know it went like that. Like, all of that. And then I pretty much create a treatment. And the treatment is basically, do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Sco don't. I mean, you don't, Sco.
She was finna explain it, so you didn't have to bust me out like that. You have to just throw a nigga under the bus.
It's okay. A lot
We
of
came to
people
get
probably
educated, Kai. Educate us, please.
A lot of people probably know. So a treatment basically, it's like what I used to organize the ideas.
Okay.
I pretty much,
It's like a treatment plan.
yeah.
Like
What?
Yeah.
He still don't know.
I
He
do.
don't know.
I do actually.
She added plan on the end. Huh?
Yeah, I know what it is.
He's like, oh, you meant treatment
Why y'all
plan.
bullying? Why y'all bullying my
My mama do
man?
that for her job. I
God,
know what it is. I knew what it was when she first brought it up. Fucking dweeb.
Be nice. Be nice.
please.
I can see it in his eye. He's like, damn. Treatment plan. What the fuck?
Let me just add plan on it to
Let
make
me
it seem
just
like
add
I
plan,
know.
let them know I understand.
I was paying attention. Let them know I was paying attention.
Like, keep talking, motherfucker.
But just
How
so,
they gonna break? This nigga.
let me just explain anyway, just in case there are people who don't
okay.
know. So basically, a treatment, you it's kind of like a storyboard. You pretty much plan out what the story is gonna be.
Right.
And then I add pictures and just the whole project within itself on paper. It's like a project outline.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
And then I'll create a shot list. And the shot list is just pretty much, all right, well, we're going to do this scene, and a lot of times we don't shoot in order.
Yeah.
You know, we shoot by what's most time efficient.
Right.
So I create the shot list. You know, this scene, we'll get these angles, we'll do this. You know, and then I send it over to the artist, and yeah, we get a date and we make it happen. We do
Fucking
it.
right.
We go for it.
We definitely need you. We've been trying to create some like, I've been trying to think of like little cool like, promo videos for our podcast and shit like that. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely need your help at some point. I seen that you told me last night when we talked on the phone that you don't dance anymore. But I see you was really big into dancing. I wanted to ask you, why did you stop? Is it a reason?
Well, I had multiple incidents happen like back to back to back that changed me physically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was in a car accident and that was kind of like the start of like the down spiral. And then after that, I pulled my hamstring. I rolled my ankle. I just had a whole lot of things that was just like happening, and it had got to a point where I was like, all right, Lord, if I'm down and I can't make money with my body as a dancer, because I was a professional dancer, you know, I taught classes and you know what I'm saying, and so that's where my income was coming, you know, and you know, just dancing in music videos and like just all of that. So not being able to do that, it was like, all right, what else we got?
Yeah.
You know, what else are we doing? What's next? Because if I can't use my body to make money, then I need to use my mind because unless I go crazy, I got that joint.
Let me ask you something, right? What inspired your creativity? Like, because, well, I'll speak specifically in regards to me first, just to give you more context to the question that I'm asking. Like, as of late, I feel like my source of creativity has just been, like, fear. As of late, that's where I'm pulling from in regards to why I'm creative. It's just all fear. It hasn't always been fear, but fear of not living my life the way I always desired to live my life. Fear of disappointing myself. Fear of disappointing other people. So on and so forth. Right. So with me, that's where I pour from for my creativity. Where do you pour from?
That's interesting that you say that. Like,
I'm
pull
a very
from
interesting
fear.
guy. Yeah. I'm sorry.
There you go with this bullshit.
Because
But I was like, what? I'm interesting.
well, I guess I'm trying to understand when you say you pull from fear. So does the fear motivate you to do things?
It's like my fuel. Yeah. It's you don't want to, like, in regards to the podcast, in moments when I don't have anything, I start to get afraid. Like, don't fuck this up. Don't let this fall short. And I get afraid, like, what if this fail? What if this happened? You know, I failed so many times in like not small, but just businesses and things that I've done. Just, pulling at it, reaching for it, trying to get to the point where I want to be in life. And I always fall short, whether it's because I reach a local level in regards to just like when I did my first book. Locally, it was good. I made sales. I made money from it, but I couldn't get national, let alone, I couldn't get regional, let alone national, like, support in regards to my book. So it's like you hit this wall. I had like a thing called 1000 Game. It was like kind of like a entertainment group / record label / clothing, like everything. We did everything, merch, all of that. Same thing. We hit a point to where we was like rubbing elbows with celebrities and things like that, and I hit a wall. We couldn't transcend to that next level. So it's that fear of repeating that same cycle over and over again that keep me going in regards to this. So that's what I pull from. Like, don't fuck this up, and all of a sudden these ideas start to flow.
Their fears will just make everything click.
Yeah.
Just
Like, and it's almost becoming an addictive thing too, because it's like when I'm in, like, when it's not just flowing, because you hit walls sometimes when you're trying to be creative. When it's not flowing, I pull it from that fear, and it's like all of a sudden I come up with some shit, and it's like, this shit go.
Interesting. Me being creative, I think I get a lot of my creativity. My mind is always going,
Yeah, you one of them.
and
I got you.
music is like plays a big picture
It's like a catalyst.
in my creativity. And just listening to music,
Yeah.
I'm always everything that I listen to, I'm always visualizing what that looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
And like even my ride over here, I literally just created a whole concept video listening to this song,
Got you.
and like I'm literally ready to like go write it.
What
Like,
type of
you
music
know.
it be that gets you there? Like,
Well, I listen to a lot of R&B, gospel. I really enjoy gospel music. I'm always, thinking about how I can create, for Jesus. Really, that's like a big thing that I haven't like really figured it out yet. I haven't really, stepped into that niche, but it's been working. You know what I'm saying? It's been working and manifesting. So it's gonna be soon.
that
I
old
feel
gospel
it.
music do me like that. Like that old
That
Kirk
shit
Franklin.
touched me.
Not the old.
I be
Yeah.
like, oh, you
The
a
new
gangster.
age shit, I can't get into like the new age shit, but the old, like
Really?
Kirk Franklin, Fred Hampton, all them
Yeah,
people, like
the men's choir, all of that.
it takes
They
me
be
there
hitting-
every
hitting
time.
the soul
The
deep.
men.
Oh, I was man. This one song, I don't even know if it's an actual gospel song. It was every Christian I stand up and testify. For God I live, for God I'll die. Boy,
They be bringing the tear to your eye. Oh, they be having you ready to run through a wall.
You better catch the Holy Ghost.
I be like, all right, don't chill, bro, chill.
Nah, don't chill.
I be like,
Don't
keep
chill.
it player, keep it player, chill.
You know what? No, I have quick question. I don't know if I answered that question, but you just made me think about something else. Why is it that men have that? Oh, let me chill. I'm a G. Let me not worship. Let me not. What is that? Why, like, what is that about?
Feels weird to me.
What feels weird?
Like just
Praising God.
just getting all giddy like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, it's just like I don't be wanting to. I don't know. It's like a vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially in front of people in church and shit. Now, in my car, it's different.
What you be doing?
I've been crying in some old shit in my
Can you
car.
show us like?
No, I can't.
Oh,
Can you cry on cue?
Like,
I might hire you.
Where you clap your hands? You mean? That, you know how
Nah,
they
it be in my
I love
shoulders.
that clap. That
It be in my
clap go
shoulders.
crazy.
That's that Baptist clap. Where you just letting your
That
hands.
shit go crazy right there.
Hi, BT.
I'm like, go ahead, sister. You better clap. That motherfucker right there. That, and this one right here.
no, when they run around the church, you ever seen that?
Yeah, I done seen it. You know I done seen it.
From pew to pew.
I be like, go get that sister before she bump her head or something out there. You know they be wilding. But my reason is, I don't know. I guess it's the same reason why men don't want to dance or show public displays of affection in public.
Yeah.
I mean, public displays of affection. Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I guess the same reason why. In the military, when I was in the military, and Demo, you know this too, you served as well, like, we couldn't show, like, public displays of affection like that, especially while we in uniform and everything. Encouraged not to do that to maintain this symbol of, like, manliness or whatever. So I guess it's kind of like something that's embedded in us, through our fathers and our fathers' fathers and other men and people around us. You got to be cool and laid back and calm and all of that.
It is interesting because even going a little deeper to that same military effect, it's like they tell us all that to like for instance, when we're at basic, they tell us we can't write letters, or they will hold our letters. They told us that they will hold our letters intentionally, or they would take our cell phones because it's almost like they don't want us to build up a deep level of attachment because, like T says, oftentimes death is ever present, in the military. So you could die at any time. So it's just like keeping that in mind and knowing like you don't want to drag your family into something in the situation to where it's like they know you're gonna die eventually. So they like don't even express yourself. Like when you in uniform, don't express yourself to these people. Cause it's like you could die at any point and you don't want to drag them into that. So it's like even thinking about the art in T's example of being fearful of like, I think it's like you're gonna die. So it's like knowing that, having that in mind, you like, shoot, let me create as much as possible because I know death is possible. I know death is right around the corner. We could get hit with an earthquake in a minute. So it's just like, why express yourself as a man? And we get told like, don't express yourself because you could die at any moment. Like, and then it's over with. So I don't know if that made sense, but
Nah, it does. I mean, the day I understood that I could die was the same day that I found my source of creativity.
Gave you that sense of urgency.
Yeah, like the day I realized, like, oh no, I really could die, was when, die early, die young. When one of my partners had passed, it's like, you gotta get on it now. You gotta figure it out, and that's when I really start pulling and trying to be creative and trying to like. I always wrote poetry, everything as a kid, but I really started being intentional about the way I would deliver it and give it to the world once, I started experiencing death and shit like that around me and realizing that I could die because, at least now Maverick, my son, he'll have these, if I would have died tomorrow, if God, called me home, you have all of this podcast, you have my books, you have like all of that. So,
Visit you.
Yeah. I see people do shit like, I don't want to post on social media. I don't like they try to be all secretive and I'm like, no, I'm not. I hate deleting pictures. I hate doing that. Like I hate deleting pictures for that reason because I want some people to go back and be able to look at the moments.
Yeah, you won't have something left about you.
That time where they captured that one moment where I was smiling, whether it was a fake smile, a real smile, whether I was drunk, high, whatever. Like
that's
I want y'all to see that. Yeah.
Kai, do you think it's a gender thing? Like, do you think that, because it sounds like, I don't know if we answered your question or anything, but it sounds like men might be more okay with the concept of dying than women. Like, do you think that's a thing? Do you think it has anything to do with gender?
That men are more okay with the concept of dying?
Yeah, or maybe that they're not, and that's the reason why we don't express ourselves, like you said. Like, we don't make a joyful noise, like the Bible says, and different things like that. Like, we're not as tempted to be vulnerable in that space and praise Jesus and jump around and all that type of stuff. Is it because men are more so okay or more fearful with like, dang, I'm gonna die one day? Do you think that's a thing?
I don't think it's related.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
two separate things.
Yeah, I think that the fear of dying and having the courage to be vulnerable, I don't think it's related.
I think it's a pride thing.
I think it's honestly, and I was actually having this conversation with somebody the other day. I don't really think it's men or women. I think it's mature or immature. Yeah, I believe that people don't do certain things just because they're immature.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's like being immature spiritually, you know what I'm saying? People don't express their gratitude to God because of immaturity.
Yeah.
Because it's more important to look cool than it is to tell God that I love him out loud.
Yeah.
Or say thank you, Lord, or hallelujah, or whatever. Like, I just think it's an immature thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
What if a person got a different perspective of God though?
Wrong.
well, no. I mean, perspective, I mean,
You weren't clear as though. What that
well,
mean?
I was gonna
what
start-
perspective are you?
Like, what if you think? Because me and T talked about this a long time ago on the phone. Like,
Don't put me in your
yeah,
shit.
you in it, nigga.
Ah, okay. Fuck it. I'll stay. I'll
That's
be
what we
here.
was talking like.
I'll be here.
You know, we try to give God like these human like characteristics,
Facts.
right? Like, what if God somewhere off just making like more universes? Like, we just something he made. that
His
he's not
old
even-
favorite sock.
Yeah, like he's not even thinking about right now.
Like
You know what I'm
something that we just
saying?
put out in
Like,
the like.
what if that, like, I'm not gonna say God don't inspire me to like do better and stuff. You know, God do, but I'm just saying, like, what if that's just not what makes a person like get like that? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
I think
What you?
I'm
what
trying
you-
to. I'm
Like,
trying to.
This how I
I'm
feel.
trying to
ahead.
interpret.
I
Yeah,
feel
go ahead,
like-
Scoop.
I feel like God made this universe, right? He made us. And he off doing some other shit.
Made us in His image.
Yeah, he off doing some other shit. Like, and we got God. I feel like we are God type shit. Like, we control our fate. I feel like when I pray, I'm talking to the higher me to do better. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily God per se. That's how I feel.
I understand.
Yeah,
I
that's how
understand your perspective.
That's how I feel. So it's like, that's why I don't get all like super like worshipy and shit like that.
And I think also more than one thing can be true. You know, it can be a space where you sitting up and ashamed that to praise God because you're immature, but it also could just be that's just not your vibe. You're just not that type of person. Like I had a mother who,
And it's okay.
yeah, I had a mother. I mean, it's like you think about mothers. You know, some mothers they like love and give you hugs and stuff like that. Some they don't. Some meet right in the middle with that. It's just whatever your vibe is. Like my mother wasn't expressive like that. I would never see her jump up at church or anything like that. But I knew she had a deep love for God. So I mean, I guess it's just more multiple things can be true though in those regards.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about even making a joyful noise. Like my joyful noise might not be the same as your joyful noise.
Not.
Like,
Mine is more manly.
right. You might grunt, yeah, and I might scream at the top of my lungs. So it's just two different things, but
Yeah.
that's still worshiping God. So Sco, like you, however you worship God, as long as you showing it, like the fact that you crying in your car, God is present still
Right,
there.
right,
So as
right.
long as you doing it
Exactly.
in private, the same way you doing it in present, then I mean, as long as you being consistent and you obeying.
Scott said he prayed to himself.
Right.
That's
He
what
sure
he
did
said.
say
Yeah,
that.
I
what
feel
he
like we
said.
control our own fate, bro. Like, come on.
I like it, Scott.
We live in a world where kids get counseled. Like, I got a lot of questions to ask God.
I do have.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of questions to ask God. Like, what's up with that?
I'm just like but I'm like, we don't control, like, if you think that, then you're also saying that everything that you can do in life you can do on your own, and that's just not true, because we can't do anything on our own strength. We can, like, if you think about every time you try to will yourself to do something and every time it's failed, but then the minute you have that vulnerability and you ask somebody for help, you instantly get it. Even if you're like I'm in therapy right now, even instantly like saying, okay, I need some type of help because I don't understand something. Right. Like using something simple as like you in class and you scared to ask the teacher for help because you know you don't get it, but you embarrassed because pride is getting in the way and you don't want the other kids to call you stupid. So you're gonna keep walking around not knowing nothing. You're trying to will yourself to knowing something, but that you will never know unless you ask for help. So it's just like, if you acknowledge that you can't do things on your own and you can't will yourself, then you'll understand that I need something. And then eventually you'll be like, okay, God, I do need you. So it's like, I can't pray to myself if I know I can't do it on my own.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. For real.
I had a conversation with an atheist once. We was just talking. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's.
I did. I had a conversation
That's
with a Wiccan
fair, though.
as well.
A who?
A Wiccan.
What is that?
Like the motherfuckers who like do spells and shit.
Oh, like a witch.
Witches and
Like,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
okay.
I had a conversation with one of them as well. He was also gay as well, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Dang.
Like boy, but
Practice spells and you gay?
yeah, that boy was rough. I don't know. That boy, I think he was a bottom
Oh.
legend. Yeah, but anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing we doing what we talking about. So I had a conversation with an atheist once, and we were just sitting up talking, and he said, even sometimes when I'm in like a situation like the other day, I'm in, you'll be in your rear view and you see somebody speeding up close to you, like, oh, this motherfucker finna hit me. And that's what he was saying to himself, and he was like, God, please don't let them automatically. And I was like, so what do you think that is? Do you think that that's justification that God is forever present? Or do you think that was instinctive because of the way you grew up? I don't know, but I just, in the moments I called on God.
Yeah.
And he's like, it was just it was automatic. And I said, I don't know. You might need to, revenge. I even seen where the one guy, Neil Brennan, the one who created Chappelle Show with Dave Chappelle, he did some sort of DMT is what they call it. They call it the God molecule or whatever that make you have like a God-like experience or something. What they say, it's like what is it? Hallucinogen or something.
Yeah, I
like
would say it's a drug, right?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, it could be. I guess a drug because it's mind altering. So yeah, it's
okay.
a drug. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did it, and he said, now I believe in God. He's like, because there's no way in the world that I can experience something like that. That something is created on Earth right now that will make me experience what I experienced in the moments. Like, it couldn't just be natural. There's no evolution. There's no none of that that can create that thing. And I'm like, yeah, I see some amazing stuff like childbirth.
It's amazing.
Crazy.
I've seen a lot of things just in my life. Excuse me. I've seen a lot of things just in my life that it had to be God.
Yeah.
Like it literally and that's the one of the beautiful things about God is that he purposely does things just so that you know it's him. Because it ain't no other way. Like there's no other way that could have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
So
Sure.
I got a very strange relationship with God. It's
Strange?
yeah. I got a lot of questions to ask God.
I got some questions too.
They say you don't question him. Like, why not? Like, God, he love me, right? Like,
Nah, and that's wrong. Like,
You shouldn't question.
because how can you come into knowledge if you don't ask? It's okay because you don't know, and it's okay to
I
admit you
never
don't
not
know.
believe though, because I've been in some sticky situations.
Yeah.
Like I know.
When you start being prideful and you say, okay, nah, I got it. I'm gonna pray to myself. Ain't that right, Roscoe? Then you be like, okay, you'll never understand it. You can never have these conversations because it's a good conversation. It's okay to have questions.
Yeah.
and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to ask God because he'll answer. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll answer for sure.
I want to get back to dance though. We went kind of off
Okay,
on
we
the
did.
Yeah, we went way off on
But that's cool. That's what this about. That's what this about. Real and raw. But I want to get back to project dance. I'm sorry. I want to get back to that. So you walked us through the process and everything like that of how you go about your consultations and everything like that. So are you hands on? If let's say we went through all of that, we had the question and everything. So we shooting a video. You'll be hands on, direct and telling us what to do.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. I'm very time is very so pre-production is very important to
Facts.
me because once it's showtime, it is showtime. And if we have done everything, you know what I'm saying, dot our I's, cross our T's before we get to set, then, and of course, shit always come up.
Right.
Shit always come up. And, you have to be able to think quick and improvise and, you know what I'm saying, still come out with something great,
Right.
But I'm definitely hands-on on set, just directing, making sure that the artist looks good, the model, the dancers, like whatever it is, whatever that project is that's happening. I work very closely with the videographer or the cinematographer just to make sure that we get the shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll do it over and over and over and over again until we get the shot right. Because if you don't have what you need to edit, post-production is hell.
Yeah.
If you don't have what you need. So, yeah, it's very important. Pre-production is very important. And then when we're actually in the process of filming, I'm very hands-on.
Yeah.
And I'm very
me
we always moving.
And is business like booming for you?
Business is not booming right now. I took a break. Well, not really a break. I am currently working. I took a break from the independent life. I currently work on a reality TV show.
Okay.
It's called Chrisley Knows Best. It's
Like Todd Chrisley,
Yeah.
the white dude,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
who might be homosexual. He the real. If y'all seen him, y'all would know exactly who he is.
He's like a
I had
Perez
to show
Hilton
him.
type of guy, something like that.
He sound like it, but he's married with kids.
Oh, I know that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He live in Nashville, yeah.
Okay.
Or outside of
I know
Nashville,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
He funny.
He's
but-
spicy as shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I
Yeah.
fuck with his energy.
He is spicy.
Yeah, he's spicy as shit.
He is spicy. Yeah. But yeah, so I currently work on that show. And I've been working in more of a corporate type of environment because I want to learn how it's done
Yeah.
from that standpoint so that
It's
I
always
can
good.
bring back, because I didn't go to school for this, you know. So to actually get into the corporate world and work and learn and network and meet so many different people and understand how many jobs in the entertainment industry there is in
crazy.
general. It's so many jobs. So to just get the knowledge to bring back to, you know, put forth in my business, it's like, so I'm kind of on a break, but not really.
Yeah.
Like I'm still taking clients, but I'm not like, you know.
Gotcha. I mean, you doing something that's gonna definitely create other avenues for you in regards to your personal thing that you're doing. So, yeah, that's always a key. So, working on that show, doing all that, I'm pretty sure they keep you busy and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be pretty busy.
So-
But it's cool.
How is that with your relationships, with your personal life?
My personal life,
Popping.
it's cool. My personal life is cool. I love my friends. Shout out to the gang.
Okay, was this a gang sign? That's what that was.
Shout out to the gang. I love my friends. Like, it is so important to have divine relationships with people.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love my friends, y'all. Like,
I'm gonna be honest.
I can't even.
They know what I'm about to say. My friends fucking suck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh my
I don't mean
God.
to put this on camera and shit. I
I'm
know there's
so
some personal
sorry.
shit. But I'm just going back to what you said about you receiving weed at your door, get groceries and all of that. I don't know.
Which friends, bro? Which friends you talking about?
Every single one of y'all. Every
I text
single
this
fucking
nigga
one
every
of y'all.
day. You straight, bro? You need some? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Sco, you are a liar. And I think everybody in this room realizes that you're a liar at this point.
I checked on you every day,
I
though,
think
bro.
that you need to get it
I
together.
checked on this nigga every day. Once a
Listen.
nigga tell me he good, hey, you good, motherfucker. You'll be all right.
But anyway, back to your great friends. I'm not jealous or nothing. It's not jealousy. But back to your great friends.
It's definitely jealousy. He want that with his family.
I'm not jealous. Shit.
It's okay.
I just wish I had friends like her.
I mean, females are more emotional.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do? We're gonna say females.
Oh, gender.
Don't do that.
We're assigning the gender.
Crazy.
Don't do
all your
that.
friends, most of your friends, women or men?
Both.
Men.
Both. How many men?
2. And they gay.
Right.
Niggas say niggas gonna holler. Niggas, if niggas bringing groceries, they got other agendas. I'm
Yeah,
telling
that's
you.
true. That's the one thing Steve Harvey was right about when he said, "Yeah, you ain't got no male best friends. They waiting on the opportunity to slide." in."
Like,
You know what? I think that is so sad.
That is sad.
It is.
Fuck
That
them.
is so sad. If a man and a woman can't be friends,
It's not that they can't be friends. It's just like if the opportunity presents itself. Why? I mean, the natural. It's natural.
It's the other way
It's the
around, too,
balance of.
though.
It's the
the other
natural
way
order of
around.
life. Like
you can't listen, bro. A man and a woman can't. They can only spend so much time together.
without developing feelings for each other. It's natural. It's
She
natural.
being nice and shit.
Yeah.
She done been through a plethora of fuck niggas. Telling you. I had you know the motherfuckers that I was having an experience with. Like, I'm like, ooh, I just want to hang.
I just want to hang.
Nah, for real.
I
Nah,
get it.
for
You
real.
drunk. It's 2 a.m. Like, go to sleep over
Right.
there. Like, you tripping.
Just chill.
Trying
Yeah.
to fuck and shit.
Man, crawling all on me and shit. I'm
It
like,
happens.
This a
Yeah.
forehead. I was like,
Could have had a V8. You done stiff arms.
You hungry?
That's so funny.
Real talk. It's the other way around too.
Does that happen with you though, Kai?
What?
Has it happened?
What?
Like a friend, like
Because
a
you
male
didn't say how
friend
many of
came
your
on you?
you didn't say how many of your friends was males. Like real friends, the ones that have dropped the groceries off of you.
Well, I have about 4 or 5 guys. But they're not
Gay.
interested in me.
Yeah, they gay.
But
I
now,
knew
as
He's so fucking funny.
now, as far as like a guy that could potentially be interested in me, no, I don't really have many of those type of friends.
So all 4 of those
But-
guys gay? I'm just asking.
You gotta
Because we didn't
revisit
clear
that
that. We
situation.
didn't clear that.
Right.
Kind of
You-
breezed over that.
You dancing a little bit.
Over that.
You Floyd Mayweather in the question a little bit. Let's see. Whoa.
Nigga, like, crazy.
Let's break it down. You only got 4, so let's break them all down. Please, you ain't got to say no names or nothing, but
What do you want to know?
They're not interested, guys. Okay?
They're not interested in me
They're not
how do
interested.
you? Okay, what makes you think that they're not
because
interested
they're
in you?
not interested in
Because
me.
they don't say it?
They like men. They like men. They like men. You got to
It's
say what I
okay.
said.
How much time do y'all spend together? Because it's like,
You can try on clothes in front of him. He's like,
Right.
yeah, but boy, you killing that girl.
I love your directive skills, girl. Project Dance? Project Dance? Ooh, I love it.
They're not interested at all in what she got going on.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
Even with my female friends, I keep it short and to the point. What up? You good? Like, ain't no hanging out like that all the time. Ain't no
It's
you know
boundaries,
what I'm saying?
yeah. It's
Or they
definitely
going through some
boundaries.
shit, I make sure I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you straight, but like, nah, it's boundaries there. Like, ain't no extra shit going on.
I've been trying to have female friends.
It's hard.
It's tough. It is tough.
But that shit ain't working out. That shit ain't working out. I get over here, we vibing. I'm cooking and shit. Single father. Talking about what's going on in my life. But you know what? We fucking. It's crazy.
Naked as shit in the bed.
It's crazy. How we naked? Like, how do we even get here?
Oh my God.
Couple drinks in. You want to spend a night?
You had great intentions though.
I had great intentions.
You was not on that shit. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Facts.
That's why I said, I'm like, I struggle with I got a friend. I'm like, she will call males that she just got out of a relationship. She's like, but I still didn't want to lose my best friend. But at the same time, you talking about how y'all didn't really understand each other and know each other. I'm like, how can a person be your best friend and y'all don't know a whole lot about each other?
Like, girl, he used to slay you from the back.
Right, I'm like, call it.
What are we talking about?
Right,
It's not your
speak
friend.
power to the truth. So I'm like,
Crazy.
what's the truth about them 4 guys? Like, do y'all really know each other? Are y'all really friends? Because it's okay. Like,
Yeah, no. So the guys that I was talking about, we really are friends.
what kind of time y'all be spending together though?
We spend a lot of time together. We talk on the phone, We
Yeah.
do all of that. But
Exchange stories about men and shit. I got you.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, we do.
you give relationship advice.
We do.
That's dope, man.
We do.
Yeah. Shout out to the brothers.
Shout
We
out.
just had an episode about with a gay man on it too. That shit was lit. Yeah. But that ain't got nothing to do with what we saying though. But anyway, do you think that men and women can be friends with each other? Do you have a straight man in your life that that's your friend? She doesn't. She doesn't.
Let me think about it.
Hold on, let me
No,
think.
You don't. I'm gonna tell you, you don't. You don't.
She definitely
You too
don't.
pretty.
you
You're
definitely
too pretty,
don't.
and she got shit going.
Right,
She
you got
working
too
on
much.
herself.
You got too
That
much
shit
stuff going
sucks.
on.
Niggas crazy.
I mean, it's okay though, because when you lead in that direction, when you on your path, a lot of people gonna have to fall off that path. You ain't got no choice. That's just that's just how it's got to be.
You wonder why he bring you fruit snacks and shit.
Fruit snacks?
Yeah, that's my favorite. I've been thinking about fruit snacks all morning. That's why.
You got some fruit snacks in
Nah,
there, bro?
no, I want some. You know,
Well, I'ma be a
Tyra used to
good
here.
friend.
She used to supply the fruit.
I'm gonna be a good friend. I'm gonna get you some fruit snacks after this, bro.
Okay, I appreciate it. You just Instacart whatever you feel, or you can just bring them by. Hey, you want to bring them by and have a conversation, talk to me, ask me how I'm feeling too. That'll be great.
I intentionally called this man the other day. I said, bro, I watched
Once
TJ episode.
every 3 weeks does not count for anything. I'm not giving you that, bro.
I don't want no credit. I was trying to tell a story.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I called him after the TJ episode because every episode he'll bring up the fact that he'll ask us how we doing, and then crickets. He'll be like, "Oh, you know why I asked y'all that? It's because nobody ever asked me how I'm doing."
I asked today. Nobody said nothing back. It's all good. I ain't in my feelings.
I be thinking
it's all right,
just like
Kai.
an
You didn't
icebreaker
know.
for the show, like
you didn't know, Kai. But these brothers done heard that enough to know. How you feeling, T? Well, if I'm being honest, I'm happy. I'm happy.
That's good.
Great, T.
He want us to dive deeper, and he just won't say that. Like sometimes I wish he would just
what's
dive
making
deeper.
you happy?
Here we go.
Okay.
God.
Damn, should I not have asked that
No
question?
accent.
It's okay though. We here now.
That was like a
It's
no,
too late.
don't do
It's
that.
too late.
Don't do that.
Well, since we already here. No, I'm just happy because like I'm finally in a space for so many years it's been get money, grind, work. It's always hustling, always trying to do something. Now I'm in a space where I'm like, nah, I think I need to just chill. You got enough money, you doing all right for yourself, okay for yourself. Just fucking relax. Don't work as much. Teach your boy how to play soccer or some shit like that. That's why I got the little soccer thing over there. I'm gonna start teaching him in the box. I'm gonna start teaching him how to play soccer.
I played soccer when I was a child.
Yeah. He'll be 3 in December, so he'll be able to play like, soccer with the kids. I'm gonna teach him how to fuck over them little kids once he start playing soccer and shit. Cause I can't have him out here looking slow as shit. Especially if he mine, So just little shit like that, it make me happy. Having him here through the day. Really, my child is my source of happiness. I know they say you shouldn't put all of that in one thing, but it's just he make me happy. Yeah. And I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm happy right
Glad
now.
you happy, bro.
Your kids make you happy?
Yeah. I'm just a happy nigga. Just happy off life.
That nigga ain't happy.
Just happy to be here. Look at this hating ass nigga.
You keep on. I'm going to say something. Because I know your business. You keep it up. You keep it up. No.
I'm here for it today. I've been off the show for almost a month. I'm here for it today.
Nah, okay. I ain't going to say it.
Yeah, nigga.
Say yeah, nigga.
Threaten me.
I'm like sitting on this.
Threaten me with a good time.
You sitting on your hair. So, are you in a relationship with anybody? Ooh, hot seat.
She gonna answer one of these questions. She
gonna
still
answer
ain't answered none of the questions we asked her.
She got a media person or something.
You know Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fighting tonight. She getting ready for the fight. She getting ready for the fight, boy. She ready for the fight tonight, boy.
I am single. I actually just recently got out of a relationship about maybe a month and a half ago.
How many years?
Roughly about 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you are a director because your suspense build up. It's like I'll be on the edge of my seat every time you answer a question. I'll be like,
Promise you. How many? Is it 10, 8? I'll be ready to answer.
she will hold that mother for as long as possible. That's crazy.
No, yeah. So it's roughly about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
Yes.
You fucked up.
It was him.
Unfortunately, it was him.
Yeah, of course. So, it's always us unless you me. I just speak my truth.
I feel that. I feel that. But yeah, it just didn't, it just, the inevitable.
It's the
fucking
same
happened.
story. He cheated.
So, him cheating is what
Broke the.
broke
Okay.
the barrier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of shit.
But it was a lot of things that just kind of like in my heart, in my spirit, that I just had to stop ignoring the signs and come to the truth of what the fuck it is. That's what it is, And
I'm glad you did that. Most women just stick.
They'll stay,
They'll stay in bullshit the whole time.
Yeah, no.
Roberta the Builder. That's what we call them.
Roberta the Builder. Let me rebuild this brother.
See, potential.
You know, if it's any advice that I could give to any women that's like in a relationship, or even men, you know what I'm saying? It's not just women, it's men too. Like, you can't save them.
Unless
No.
you me. I can be saved. I can be saved.
Don't say
Anybody can be saved, but you just ain't the one that can save them.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of the situation.
You don't bring the best out of him. You gotta realize when you don't bring the best out of him.
Nah,
Well, see, I felt like I was bringing the best out of him.
ooh, shit.
What you felt like?
You felt it, or were you
I
doing
think
it?
she was. I think she done made him good for the next woman.
But you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
I'm okay with that.
I'ma talk for you. Fuck that. Nah. Fuck that. Fuck that. That shit hurt.
I'm okay with it. You know, like every relationship, you know what I'm saying, that you've been in should be taking you to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It should be building you up for the next thing.
It should be, you know, like you should be learning things that can make you a better person moving forward.
It's fucked up at the same time though. Because
It is, but
It
I
sucks.
you
mean,
can be with a person and you know this person loves the fuck out of you. So you're supposed to self-evaluate in that moment and fix it. Don't wait till shit goes south with us and we broke up. Now you done self-evaluate and you can give your best self to the next person. You should have did it with me.
But that what it takes
Talking
sometimes,
right
yeah.
now.
yeah, but everybody.
Turn your mic down. You think he was talking to me? I think he was talking to me.
No, I was just talking, just from past.
Because you know my business, and I feel like you. You okay? Because I didn't say what I
I was
was saying.
revisiting old moments in my life.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me. Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
you know I make shit about me.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
Thanks, friend.
Oh man, now he building this case, bro. You can't do that.
No,
You see when niggas get mad, that real shit come out.
he thank you, Jesus. So sometimes you gotta bring this nigga back down.
Right. You are a man, Damon.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got somebody so mad at me the other day. It's our subject, but she was like Bible. You know what I mean?
Right.
She wanted them like nope, because the
Bible
Bible
thumper.
says.
Straight to scripture.
I told her, and I was joking. This is what I do. I play all day. I said, you know what? I might be Jesus.
I knew it.
She said, what? Nah, I gotta I gotta get out the phone with you. I'm the devil at this point. So wait.
They don't like that
I
shit.
said, hear me out. I said, my mama wasn't a virgin by far. She had like 4 kids before me. She had 4 kids before me. But everything was against me in the moments to be born. My mother was 43 years old.
You a geriatric
She
baby.
thought she had menopause and she couldn't have kids. The first doctor said that I was a tumor and she was going to get a hysterectomy. But my brother, which I believe to this day that God was speaking through my brother in the moment, said go get a second opinion from a doctor. Went and got a second opinion from the doctor. And second opinion from another doctor. And, they said, no, you're pregnant. And it was all type of other complications coming into the world, came out not breathing, got poisoned by my grandma, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of shit that happened to me. Could have been blind, all of that. And I'm like fucking great now. So I said, I might be Jesus. And she was like,
I'm sorry, I don't.
She was
I don't.
like, hold on, hear me out, Kyle. Hear me out. You shouldn't jump the gun. But you gotta keep listening.
Okay.
I said, I might be Jesus, and she was like, how could you say that you were Jesus? I said, maybe God sent me here as His son. Why can't you fucking believe it? What's your problem?
Record scratch.
Why you being weird to me? Like, you the issue. She got so upset. I was joking though.
They can't stand. It's like super Christians, bro. They cannot. They have no sense of humor. Like super Christians, like damn.
When it comes to the Bible, it's
I'm
a rap.
joking.
Oh my God.
But I do got purpose though. Shit, all of that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
all of that shit. I think we all got purpose,
Yeah.
but shit, I got purpose.
Absolutely.
Speaking of purpose, you say you single right now though, like, but could you be with a man that always put his purpose before you?
Well, I think purpose is more of a destination,
Yeah.
not really the journey. So I don't really know if putting your purpose before me, but yeah, your purpose should slick be your number one.
Right.
Wow, you just blew my fucking mind right now.
That's vice versa too though.
You know, because your purpose and your purpose is, you know, what God put you here for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, if you're following what God wants you to do, then yeah, that should come before me. That should come before what we got going. A romantic relationship. Like,
Because it's two different things,
it's
right?
you know, it's not even.
They should be able to coexist with one another.
They should absolutely coexist.
Damn. I'm sorry to all the women I said that to.
That you said what? What is it?
I can't be with you. I'm following my purpose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because she could have existed with my purpose.
yeah.
But sometimes
Yeah, they
could be
can't.
They get in the way of your
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
They
it.
could
too.
And that's when they
distraction.
become an enemy if they standing in your way and telling you that you can't live in purpose. Because, like you said, two things can be true.
Facts.
If you following God and you following your purpose, then that person should understand that and say, "Okay, I want to be a part of that because I'm following my purpose too." So
Exactly.
Maybe
And
that
then
was
you should be ready to lead them in that direction.
exactly,
Maybe that was a cop out for me.
that
I
would
really
sound
just
like.
want to fucking
You just didn't want to be.
You just didn't want to be with this.
you get in the way of my purpose, but I gotta go. I'm destined for bigger things. And you not a part
God
of
has
it.
got something for my life, and it ain't you.
Damn.
That's funny.
So, like, right now, all right. Ooh, you know something I want to ask you? The art of DMing. Because I'm single out here now. I'm single as well. Newly single. You know, it's a couple months. I'm still scarred. I'm damaged.
Yeah, me
But
too.
it
It's
ain't
okay.
I don't trust people. I be looking at people all funny and shit. But we ain't gonna even go down that rabbit hole. The art of DMing. Like, okay. Is DMing even an effective way anymore? Because I feel like when it was new, it was cool. But it's like, I gotta DM you. I don't know if I'm gonna ever see you except on social media.
That's true. That's a good point.
So, art of DMing. How do you DM? Two, is DMing even an effective way anymore?
I'm not even gonna lie. I be trying to stay out of the DM because it just so happens that it be late.
Yeah.
It be like, yeah, why are you in my DM at this hour? You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
it's a timing thing too, huh?
What if you're a hardworking man, just worked all day, and now this is because
Yeah,
that's
he
me.
ain't
That's
staring
me.
at his social media all day.
If I'm never in your DMs at night because I worked hard all day.
I mean,
you know, that could be a thing. What's the question? I'm sorry.
All right, the art of DMing. What's the effective way to DM? So if somebody's sliding in your DMs, is it effective? Is DMing effective still?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, if somebody slid in my DM very appropriately, I would respond.
Okay.
I wouldn't just.
So what? Then
What's
is it
the
appropriate?
words? That's the
Leave
thing
it
that's
on
gonna make it
scene.
pop. What's the thing that's gonna make you be like, I might talk to him. Let me give him my number.
It'll have to just be a genuine conversation, really. Something more than
Hard eyes.
yeah, for sure. Cause that ain't nothing. That's just hard eyes is like I see you.
Yeah. You gotta give me some game.
Hard eyes used to work back in the day though.
It did.
When I was like 23, 24, that shit worked.
When
That
I
shit
was
worked.
single, before I got in a relationship, it was effective. I've been off the market for a while, so
You know what? I've been off the market for a while too, and
Everything kind of new, huh?
yeah, it does feel new.
it's
It
tough.
feels real new.
When you step into that new single date / dating
I think
It
It
feels
phase.
real
suffer
new.
now.
To be honest, I don't even know if I'm. I don't believe that I'm ready to be on the market.
yeah.
Not even casual date.
I need to know your intentions.
Yeah.
What are your intentions? I'm not trying to casually do shit. Like,
So no dating at all.
like,
How
Right, because how we
how
gonna know
supposed to get to
unless we
know
go
you
on a date?
to even have intentions?
no.
Some niggas
You have intention before you meet
Some
someone.
niggas do.
Every nigga intention is
Like-
to fuck anyway.
Not me.
disagree.
Don't group me in it.
I
Don't group me
In
in
the
it.
back of your head, you.
I mean,
fuck,
at some point,
'cause it's
like
just-
yeah.
If you look attractive,
See, y'all speaking like y'all facts. Y'all speaking facts. Y'all speaking like it's facts. It's not.
I mean, but at some point, you want to have sex with somebody. The sexual attraction is what draws you to
Malcolm X
somebody.
go.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak your truth, brother.
I was just interjecting.
You're right.
I want to hear this shit.
I want to hear it
No,
too.
y'all can get me out.
I'm saying, like, you might find a girl attractive, right? But what made me attracted to you is the way you look and shit.
Yeah.
Now I want to see what you about. So
Yeah.
how I gotta find out what you about? How can I find out what you about if I don't like date you or something, like take you out or talk to your ass some type of way? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
yeah.
all it is
I mean,
lust at
well,
that
I don't
point.
even know my intentions
Well,
clearly yet until we talk.
even if you all right, let me just try to give you what's in my brain. If from the jump you know where you are, what your status is, and what it is that you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you should. If you don't know what you want, you shouldn't be dating.
Yeah.
It's like knowing what you want, that's already setting your intention because you know what you want. It's once you start talking to her and getting into the conversation and all of that, it's like, all right, well, is she what I want? You already, the intention should be set. You figuring out if she is what you want. Does that make sense?
That's what I was gonna say.
Like,
It makes sense to
it's
me.
not like, it's not, oh, what is my intention with this woman? Or what is my intention? Like, your intention shouldn't be different with every woman. You should have an intention for yourself. You should have standard for yourself.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then you see what fits into what you already have. Not, well, I'm talking to 5 different girls and my intention with each girl is different.
Yeah, that's confusion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
what I was gonna
confusion.
say.
you should have your own set of standard and then see what fits into your life, what fits into your bubble. Not switching up your mind with that's you just
It's a little boy shit.
fucking that's little
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's
I
You
think
just-
that's two different things, though.
Yeah.
Like your intention for your own life is different than your intention with an individual. When you get into a relationship, if that makes sense. Like my intent, our call, and our purpose for life, where we think is God given, if we tap into it deep enough, is different than, like, some people don't aspire, some people don't have a desire. People think that they're supposed to be married, like what Luck was saying on the podcast. If everybody go back and look, people think that they're supposed to be married, but no, you have to ask God, like, am I supposed to be married to this person? Am I supposed, is this what you want on my life? That's separate from the calling that he has for you. Everybody's calling is not to be a wife. Everybody's calling is not to be a husband, nothing like that. So I think those are two different things.
Yeah.
I think if your desire is to be married or you have that intent, then you can say, okay, I have a desire to be married. How do you fit into that? And then that's when we can go a little bit deeper, like Sco was saying, and let's go on a date. That's where the intention starts for me. But I think what we talking about is two different things.
Nah, so okay. Sko initially said that when a man is always the fuck. When he meet it, it's all bad. And I think Sko kind of said it like a little vulgar, but what he was trying to say was you attach to a woman based off of attraction. When you see it, I'm attracted to this person. Because you don't know anything about her. Which, that's the part where I was going to say I disagree. Because you got social media nowadays. You can see, oh, she has a business. Oh, she does this. Right. She meets some of the qualities that I may like in a woman.
You get a sneak peek.
You get kind of like a little quick clip,
of,
of her life. So you step into that. You can get all of those things. And yeah, sex may be in your mind. Eventually you want to have sex, maybe. But, sometimes it's not the case. I'm talking to girls right now who I don't desire to have sex with.
Right, you just want a good time.
I just want to
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I just want to go out on a date with them. Like we date, and that's where I'm at now. I just date. We'll just go out on a date or something.
But did you know that before or after you had the conversation with them?
Before,
Before.
and that's why I said I agree with Kai, because before I already have my set intentions within myself. Like I know I'm not going to have sex with you.
Right.
You know, it's some of us, they just like, nah, I gotta strike.
I think it's you knowing.
She's straight as hell.
But I still think that's two different things. It's like, okay, you know you don't want to have sex, but that doesn't stop you from being attracted to somebody, like sexually attracted to somebody.
Well, are we talking about sex or are we talking about attraction?
Yeah.
Because now those are two different
I think those are the same things. Like, okay, I think there is same sex attraction. It's just attraction to somebody. Like it's okay. And that's where people get it confused. It's just like, it's okay. Lean into that. Say you're sexually attracted to somebody. I think it's the same thing.
Well, okay, so you're help me understand.
I don't think it's the same thing.
I don't think it's the same.
Same sex attraction to somebody.
I'm thinking like attraction.
Let's go attracted to me, but he don't want to have sex with me.
Right, like I'm attracted to like no, that's a thing though.
Got him. He done came out on this thing.
Listen, because I'm thinking we just being grown here. And we fucking talking.
I'm sorry.
Sko got serious on y'all. He finna reach across. Yeah. He called y'all immature.
Oh, so we immature.
He called y'all immature.
The nigga who prayed to himself. Calling us immature.
Sometimes I feel God don't give a fuck about us, okay?
Oh, wow.
Like,
all right,
God, if you listen, he don't mean that. That ain't coming from his heart. It's coming from his
Criminal to the
mind.
far left. Talk about that ain't here.
That's coming from his mind. That's coming from his mind, not his heart.
But nah, seriously.
You got me sweating over here.
Gratitude.
I'm playing. I love God. I love God.
Listen. Look at that.
And I just said it earlier to challenge you because a lot of people come here talking about God and they just be having vague answers. Like, I want to see where your head was at when you come talking about God. And
Okay,
shit.
look at
No, you said that. You said that.
I come from a family
your
of
mama
preachers.
gonna watch
My
this.
mama a preacher. I mean, my dad a
Who them
preacher.
be the worst ones?
They do be the worst one. Preach kids.
Because you see a lot of shit in the church house now.
Fact.
You see a lot of fucked up shit. But I was finna say about attraction.
About you being attracted to me. Go ahead.
Like you may, okay, like you see some dudes, all right, like the way they carry themselves, it was like, damn, I want to be a part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're cool to be around. Like not on no sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Or you might see a girl like she cool as fuck. Like I remember meeting a girl in college. She was down to earth as fuck, and I never really where I come from, bitches shallow as hell. Like you know what I'm saying? Like. So when I first met my first down to earth girl, funny, you know what I'm saying, outgoing, like there was like I didn't want to do anything sexual with her. It was just, you know,
you was attracted to.
I was attracted to. I wanted to hang around her, like so. I think it's two different things.
Yeah.
I think it's just a very thin line.
Yeah.
That's being attracted to someone. Like I'm attracted to you, like in that way, like it's like being attracted to somebody's personality,
Right.
Versus being
It's a net or something there, yeah.
Net.
disrespect.
I was like, damn, what happened? Did you see a spirit? We've been talking
Right.
I was like, hey,
God came and said, all
I'm
right,
finna go get the gun.
this brother Sko down here throwing smut on my name. I'm going to have to show up.
Say, God, don't do this. Come on now.
We didn't have nothing to
Wait
do
till
with
you
that.
leave. Don't break
That's so funny. But yeah, I think it's just that thin line of being attracted to some, like I'm attracted to your demeanor.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying,
yeah.
and not so much of the sexual attraction.
Yeah.
You know
Now
what
y'all
I'm
are right
saying?
though. Y'all are right though. It is a super thin line, but it's just though I had to think about it for a second. It's them three types of love, like the godly love, the sexual attraction love, and then like the friendly love. So yeah. Y'all right. It's just
I'm so you know, and I'm in a relationship too. But I think if I was single, like for me to even like be like sexual attracted to a woman, I had to feel something for her emotionally.
Right now, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like I can't like back in the day, you niggas just be striking shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you a hornball and shit like that. But now it's like I gotta feel something for a woman. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
That's
it's just
where I'm at with
it's the maturity. You at some point you should grow up.
yeah.
Like at some point, you should grow up, and that
Talk to
shouldn't
him.
that
You
shouldn't
better tell
that
him.
shouldn't be. Well, you know, like,
Is he gonna watch this?
what-
So tell him.
I really don't even want to go there. Really don't.
You
I
should
really
go.
don't even want to go there.
I got you.
I'm
I
not
got
even
you.
gonna lie
But listen,
because
what he do? Come on, let's go there.
ooh.
Let's go
You
there.
want us to beat him up?
yeah.
I can't. I'll be honest. I got a child. I can't go to jail. I used to
Y'all
not be
know
scared
what?
of jail, but I am now.
Maybe you know what? Maybe you guys have some advice.
Okay. Come on.
Okay.
I've been waiting on this.
How do you? Okay, I'm passionate.
Yeah.
Like I'm very, very passionate. And not just with work, but just like with everything. Like I'm passionate about everything, you know. And I care a lot. And when I get to know you, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're in my life, I have compassion, you know?
hard,
And it's just like, how do I stop? How do I stop the communication? Like, how do I stop caring? How do I stop, like, just like, I don't give a fuck? Like, how do I just stop giving a fuck?
About
Because I don't want to give a fuck. No
Right
more.
now, like right now in the space you in now,
Yeah.
about
It's
the
only-
guy you was just with?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's
Right.
only
Okay.
one thing. You find another guy to take his place. You clearly said you didn't want to do that. The only other thing that I would think besides that is time. It. So which one you want to do?
Can't indulge in no type of way though.
Yeah,
No,
gotta leave him be.
no phone calls.
Yeah,
no
you gotta let it go.
Yeah, you got
No
it.
texting, none of that
Block
shit.
his
You just gotta
IG.
go on. Stop fucking with him.
Whatever you need to do. Yeah. You gotta take the
You
necessary
gonna wake
measures.
up one day, but
But I think for me, like, cause to be honest, I don't want to. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? To get like back what we had.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm emotionally passing that point. It's the person.
yeah,
It's the caring for the individual.
yeah. You still love him.
Outside, it's outside. It's like fuck the shit that happened, the events that transpired. It's just the person. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that he needs healing and knowing that he needs help.
y'all must
Like,
establish a good friendship before y'all even got involved.
yeah,
That's
he
what it
pursued
is.
me for a whole year before we even made it to the halfway point of the next step type shit.
Yeah.
Like it was very like, you know what I'm saying? Like we became friends, you know? Like
That's what it is.
we crossed a lot of like we went into a lot of dark, vulnerable areas together. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
So
Yeah.
just knowing who he is and where he comes from and all the shit that he been through and just all of that shit, like
Oh, you got a damage nigga.
I have
Yeah.
Like, damn, I hope he okay type shit.
Yeah,
you know, like for real, like it's more of like a
I got you.
like
Yeah.
I know the impact that I had on your life.
Yeah.
And me not being there, excuse me, me not being there, I know
What can happen?
what you don't have.
Yeah,
But that's the
You know
God
what I'm saying?
complex, and that's where it could get dangerous too, because you can't. We talked about
And
we
that's
talked
what
about that
I
all
was
the time.
saying earlier
Yeah.
when I was like, you can't save him.
Yeah, you cannot save.
You can't
like,
save
He gonna have to go
him.
through
You know
that
what
on
I'm
his
saying?
own.
Like,
yeah.
so just being able to pull away from that,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nurturing attachment,
That's
that nurture.
nurturing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got
Like,
that instinctively.
Yep.
I think you
That-
had to
it
talk
be
to a
that
woman
shit.
about that shit.
I'm perfect. Talk to her about that. What you mean, Scott? I'm just trying to
Because
pass it off to a woman.
I think most women, you know, they have that nurturing thing about them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes a man, you know, hold on tight to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what make them hold on tight to that man because they're able to nurture that man. They see what he going through. You know, they want to help. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a woman would be able to help you with that. Like
But I can speak from the perspective of a damaged man though, who currently got a woman who think that same way. I know he don't have no groceries there. I know he don't have no water there.
yeah,
I know this going on with him. Let me like. It would be best for her not to come over here and indulge into that.
yeah.
Because then the hurt comes back instantly. Because you
Not
know,
even that. Because, like, I ain't good for you right now. Like, I ain't good for you. You got to kind of let me exist on my own and survive how I was surviving before you. Because I ain't good for you right now. I'm in a space to where, like, I'm trying to find my new self, the new me.
Yeah.
You know, so if you come over here right now, you know, you're going to fall into this transition and you may not like the person that I am now and everything. Because I'm going through a lot. And that was a big part of us, like, going our separate ways is I'm going through this, I'm doing this going on. from the perspective of a person who been hurt, damaged, and all of that, and going through that, and I had a person in my life, clearly, like I said, who get the groceries, get me fruit snacks, to water, all of that shit, and now that shit is gone. I want that back, but if that thing come back,
It won't be good for you.
it won't be good for her.
Yeah.
Because I'm using the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
And that's all gonna be her purpose in my life at that point, is to be used, and no woman deserves that.
That's vulnerability though, and that's good. I mean, that's acknowledgement. I think the answer to your question is in the conversation that we had today though, because you said two things. It's just like you're passionate about caring about people, and then you're compassionate. But it's like there's that gratitude. It's like be grateful for that, and understand that your relationship with him helped you build the compassion that was already inside of you. So just be grateful for the relationship, because like we talked about with building him up for the next person, you built yourself up to love even harder, not even with the next person that you might get with, just with us. Like you built yourself up to love us better, to love the people that you direct and consult better. Like you built all that up. So just be grateful for it. Understand that relationship, although it might have failed, it had to happen for you to build that up, what was already inside you.
Facts.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, man. It's getting too deep. I had to get some comedic relief into that.
It's getting heavy. It's getting too heavy for you.
getting heavy
It's
in
taking
here.
you to some places too.
Yeah, you know, I'm hurt. I'm scoring, bro. Like,
I feel you, dog. We all been there.
I feel that for sure.
I've been there a couple times.
yeah, I'm going through it. I'm living through it. But you know,
Sure.
it's all good. And like I said, most importantly, like Demo said, I mean, I think Demo pretty much just hit it on the head. Then just focus on you. And I think you're doing that.
Yeah.
You're definitely doing that.
Heck
Seem
yeah.
like you're killing shit.
Yeah.
No.
Thank y'all so much.
Oh, okay.
Thank y'all so much. No, it's. I have dark days. I have dark days.
That's okay, sister.
You know, I have days when I'm like, Lord, what we doing?
Yeah.
Why am I here? What's next? You know?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I definitely have my dark days, but I have dark days, but it don't be dark for 24 hours.
Right. It just be moments of darkness.
You know? Yeah. Be moments of darkness.
Everyday thing right there.
Definitely. And that's crazy. Demo just gave me the signal. We got 3 minutes left. But I want to dive into mental health with you, but it don't look like we're going to have time to do that. Listen, this is a great conversation with you.
Yeah,
we appreciate you coming for this.
There's a lot of stuff we could talk about. We might need a part two.
Might need a part
Yeah,
2.
for
Or you might could just take Demo place. The offer still stands.
You definitely could take my place.
Oh, Demo, you trying to give your place up?
Giving up your place.
And I could go home and go to sleep.
That boy's tired.
Hear that shit, Scott?
He over it at this point.
He ain't over
No,
it.
I'm so
just
glad to
coming
be
out.
here. So glad to
Nah,
be
the
here
truth
right
coming
now.
out. He
It's
said
been like
we-
3 weeks since I've been here. So
But nah, seriously though, we enjoy having you on for real.
yeah, it was a great
It was an
conversation.
honor and a privilege, pleasure to have you on.
For sure.
You know, we
Happy to
definitely
be
gonna need a
here.
part 2. We definitely gonna need a part 2. We're
Sure.
gonna come back around. We're gonna come back around. We got a lot more stuff going. I said we was gonna have them other niggas on the live show. We might have to get her on the live show.
Nah, for
We
real.
might need a woman.
A woman to make it, at least make it look better too.
You would be a great host, like an MC.
'Cause-
Kick that mug off.
Cause think about it. Think about it. I'm fine as shit. Wait, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Nobody laugh.
This is the
Nobody-
ChoppedByT
Y'all
podcast where
calm
we
down.
give you real.
Y'all calm the fuck down.
I'm thinking this nigga finna drop a gem.
Right. Like,
I'm ready. Like, yeah, my
I'm
nigga
fine
finna drop
as
a
shit.
gem.
Kai, of course, is a looker. Sco, not so much. Sco, don't attack me. Demo, you behind the camera. It need to make it look good, so we might have to have her on here.
you sound like you're trying to replace Scope.
Hey, listen, I might be trying to get rid of both of y'all.
Women love dark skinned niggas. Tall dark skinned.
Oh wait, what was that?
What?
Before we started the show, you was supposed to be telling me about. No, you was supposed to be telling me about some perspective. That was like a. Y'all remember? That was like a.
Y'all gonna have to talk about that off camera.
Well, we can talk about it off camera.
Okay. But anyway, listen, this is the ChoppedByT podcast where we give you real, raw, authentic conversations. Until next time.
I'm so glad I got my own. Still getting